Top 5 most underrated guns in Call of Duty Mobile Season 6. Not many people know use these guns, and even more never even heard of them. But in reality, these are some really great off-meta guns that you have to try out. Just a little secret here, some of these guns are actually just as good as meta guns, so stick around. Let's get started right away. The SKS, SVD, and XPR. I've said this a million times, and I'm gonna say this another million times. These guns are great, and you have to try it out. Back then, these guns are ass, like really ass. No one uses them, but they recently got buffed and they are now a very viable option for matches. Trio has infinite 2-shot potential, insane time to kill, and insane range as well. The XPR has a really nice fire rate, but needs an average of 2 shots to kill. The SVD has better damage than the XPR, but less fire rate. I used it recently and I just realized how powerful it is. It 1-shots if you shoot the chest, arms, and the head, 2 shots for the legs. But more insane than this is the GOAT, the SKS. It 2 shots in every range, 1 shot to the head, and this is arguably the best out of the trio. Its mobility is overpowered and its range is insane. Everything about this gun is insane. In fact, the gun is so good that it's banned in championships. Personally, I use the SKS most since it's the most versatile gun as well. The SVD and XPR are great guns, but they really are only for long ranges. This is the build for the SKS, for the SVD, and for the XPR. Second, the Crick 6. It was the king of all ARs, and it was once the best gun for many seasons. But ever since the devs nerfed it twice, I've never seen anyone use it anymore. But that's wrong. In fact, the Crick is just as good as in any top 5 in the game. Let me get through all the reasons why you should use this gun. Minimal hit flinch, generous mag size, exception in all ranges, fast time to kill, and insane flexibility. There's just one problem with this gun, the iron sight. The Crick 6 has arguably the worst iron sight in all of CODM. It blocks the whole screen and it's so hard to aim at anything whatsoever. In the end, you either have to grit your teeth and play with the iron sight or use a scope. Here is the build for the Crick 6. The third gun you should check out is the Switchblade. The Switchblade is often overshadowed by the QQ9, the Cordite Razorback, and the OTS9, and the CBR4, but it's actually pretty good itself. Its ADS movement is insane. It's basically like walking normally even if you ADS in, and its time to kill is super quick, and its ADS speed is even better. The only bad thing about the Switchblade is the fact that it's extremely bad in long ranges, just like any other SMG. Its PSA is horrid, misses a ton in long ranges and all the time. But other than that, it's basically perfect as it excels in its preferred range, which is super close range. In its specialized range, it's comparable to the QQ9 and the OTS as well. I've used this ever since I began CODM, and it's just as great ever since. This is the build for the Switchblade. For the 4th most underrated gun ever, probably gonna be my favorite gun, the HVK. Recently in Season 6, its large caliber mag just got buffed and it's now a monster to deal with. Back then, it was already super powerful, capable of 3-shotting consistently for most ranges, nice PSA, and easy recoil pattern. The only thing holding it back was the fact that the large caliber mag size was so small. But now, they actually increased the mag size from 29 to 32. The jump doesn't look that much, but when you play, it's going to be very evident on how much it helped. Here is the build for the HVK. Lastly, but most importantly, the Growl 5.56. The newest gun in the season, and probably the best one for it as well. This gun is the first gun that we customized to 3 options: SNG mode, flex mode, and long range mode. But today I'm only going to be talking about the flex mode, or the flexible mode, since it's arguably the best of the 3 since it's the most versatile yet still excelling in all the right places. Now, the flex mode Growl is insane. It has good range, fast time to kill, nice ADS movement speed, insane range, amazing magazine capacity, and a super easy to control recoil pattern. I call this gun underrated since it took me so long to realize how OP this gun actually is. If you haven't tried the gun, you have to. It's insane. Like, I'm not even kidding. I might make a special CODM video just for this gun where I talk about it and it only. Anyways, this is the flex mode build, and if you do want me to make a video about the Growl and its forms, comment down below. But I guess that's all for now. The top 5 most underrated guns in CODM Season 6. Hope you enjoyed it and have a great day. See ya next time.